piece off.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No, right now you want to pull that off.
I want to pull this piece off?
Yes. That bottom piece off. You want to grab it and just really pull them apart.
Which piece off?
That bottom piece that you have your hand on.
Okay.
There you go. Now you put that around the rod.
Right.
And then push it all the way down to the bottom. And now slide it so it goes under those little clips.
Slide it where it goes under which clips?
All those clips there. So you want to tilt it a little bit
Oh, I see.
and then spin it. So it goes underneath them. You keep spinning it. There you go. And then when you get it all the way clear, you can push it all the way down. There. You got it now. Okay, now with the gear kit, there, the gear plate.
Put that on next?
Not yet. There's two little washers. They fell out. They're on the ground right there.
Right. Right there. You put that
Right.
on, put that down.
No. Now grab the gear plate,
Right.
start it sliding onto here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you're going to have to hold it so it doesn't go all the way down.
Right.
Now get the rod to where it's right there. And then take those two washers and you slip them in between here so it goes onto that rod. So you want to keep this about right there.
Onto what rod?
The one in the middle.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yep. And once you get them in there, you can start sliding the whole thing down.
And that's the two washers, right?
You want to get it
Go ahead and help me there. Give
under the gears.
me my changes.
Yeah, so you want to hold this up.
Yep.
It's like pulling the rod out. Okay. So it's going to be like that. You want to slide it in between
Okay, I got you.
and start getting it onto the rod.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay, perfect.
Okay? And
Okay.
then you could push it down,
Right.
let it drop.
Right.
Now, there's a little sight hole here.
Right.
I'm going to turn that so you can see it a little better.
Right.
You want to see where the impeller is. Or not the impeller, the piece that you put in there first.
Right.
You want to see where that's at so
Okay.
you can line it up.
So you rotate it around like that. Okay.
Go to where you can see it.
I can
and
see
then
it
once
now.
you get it squared up, you
Yeah.
just push it on there.
Right.
Oh,
Straight
so
down like that.
you just look for that little white
this?
thing in there?
Yeah.
You got to look for this piece here. Is
Oh.
what you're looking for in here. In this
Okay.
little hole. To make sure it lines up properly.
Yeah. I got
So that piece on the bottom, it moves around? Oh,
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So when this is down in here,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you slide it underneath these.
mm-hmm. Got
Now
it.
since I'm gonna put this in, I want to have that facing that way so I could drop this down and I can see it all the way through this hole here.
I
Sure,
got it.
sure.
Makes it easier.
So you put it on like this,
Right.
slide the washers in there.
Okay.
And those things move up and down where you can maneuver it under there.
Yeah. There.
Okay,
Now
it's
they're
on
on.
the middle
And then-
rod.
Drop
Let
it
it drop
down.
down. I see where it's lining up.
Turn it around so you can see
And he
it.
just
Right.
pushes it down.
And I just push it all the way the rest of the way
when
in.
it lines up
Now you
with
can
that.
see the thing, right?
Yeah, I could see it from here. I can
Okay.
see
Okay,
it
so
lining
that's
up.
just like the handle for that other part?
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
this rod here is what it all centers around.
Okay.
Yeah. They,
Yep.
they
And then you
stick,
just drop that in there.
stick this on here like this.
Yep.
Okay.
And then make sure it meshes all the way in.
Right. So the way in.
So
Okay.
Then you put this
And then
baby
put the
on.
top back on, yeah.
how about this?
No, you
Oh,
put
that's
that-
the
That's
last.
last. All right, now this piece here needs
Yeah.
to be facing where the pipe is. There's a little
Oh.
What
thing
needs to
right
be-
here,
What needs to be facing?
That hole.
the hole.
Okay.
Now there's a little ridge right here
Mm-hmm.
that fits into a slot right here.
Okay.
All right, if that doesn't slide in there, then you don't have it on properly.
Okay.
All right, so push it all the way down, and then just
Go
slide
the
it
other way.
to where you can feel it, where you should be able to turn it, and it'll stop at some point. So we don't have it all the way down yet. Where's the?
Usually that yellow thing's on the other side, but
There it is. Okay. So, there.
And you feel it just,
And you can actually, sometimes you can see it.
okay.
But you see here,
Yep.
it's there and stops. This way
Yep.
it stops there.
Yep.
We want to have it all the way turned to the left.
I remember that yellow sticker's always about in the corner. That's how I usually work.
Right.
but it has to latch into that
helps,
groove.
Yep.
Otherwise,
And then we put the clamp back on. So you want to make sure this stays all the way down.
Yeah.
Then we put the clamp on.
Clamp's gone like this.
Right.
So we put it on like this so
Right.
it fits.
Yep. And you just hold it there and then tighten it.
Yeah, I've done this before, but I didn't. See,
And make sure this piece here needs to stay hooked into there.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
And the motor is turned off during this time, just
Right.
as an FYI.
Yep. And just tighten it all the way the best you can, all the way in.
How far till it starts to?
Until you can't turn it anymore, pretty much.
Okay.
That looks pretty good.
Okay.
And then you can check it by turning the pump on with the quick skim. Or the quick,
Quick
clean.
clean.
Yes. Yeah.
Quick clean. So every time the motor is on, it should spin.
Right. If it's on low speed, it'll spin a lot slower.
Quickly, now what do I do there?
The start stop light needs to be on,
Yeah.
and that'll turn it on altogether. All right, stop.
Stop.
Hit the start stop button.
Yep.
We don't have it on tight enough. Hold on, let me see where we went wrong there.
Had
I
it
think the
spouted
O-ring
up
may have
through that.
slipped.
Huh?
It had a leak and it spouted
Yeah,
straight
it's
up.
starting to spray now. Let me check to see if the O-ring is seated right. 'Cause it may have come off.
Yeah, there's the
it
O-ring.
did.
Yeah.
There's a lot of components to this darn thing.
Oh yeah.
So it
Yeah.
kind of, that's the thing.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, let's put that on
All
there.
right. Now, before you put that in there, can you show me where that little latch is that we want to?
This,
we're hooking on
and it's
to-
got a little bit of white still left on it.
Okay, I see where it
Yeah,
is.
and the yellow's
Okay.
usually in the corner over there. So
Yeah, it's
Right.
on that right
See
there.
that sticker right there?
I just realized, that there's a casing in there for that.
Okay.
All right.
You think it was
All right,
the-
babe.
think-
Get
you
ready to
think
turn it
I
on.
think it was the,
I think the O-ring just slipped out of place when we were putting it together.
yeah. You got this on video still, Cindy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I'm able to tighten it a little more now
Yeah.
with that. Okay, go ahead and put it on quick clean.
Quick clean and start first
And
or quick
starts-
clean?
Either one. Both. You need to have both of them on.
Yeah.
But yeah. There we go.
All right, babe. Good job.
All right, now it's spinning.
All right, so that will operate. Yep, they start coming up on this side.
And the little thing you put on the side there, what is that going to help with?
It diverts more water to the impeller to spin it.
Oh, and
If-
that's what.
A lot of times it'll work without it, but when we have problems like this, it may not be anything jamming up the gears.
Yeah.
It could be just not enough water being diverted straight to that impeller.
I think
Okay.
That could have been the problem.
That
all
could
along,
that could have been the problem
Yeah.
altogether.
Wow,
perfect.
cool.
So,
So
yeah,
it's
there is no
actually-
charge for today.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So there's more water coming out of these pop-ups now. I mean, more of a force.
More of a force when you have no water feature on. Yes.
All right,
No
got
water
it.
feature on.
No,
Okay.
Right.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Mark. You did a good job, babe.
All right.
We got it on.
All right. Thank you very
and
much.
woo,